What's up guys, Munith here, and we're back for another YouTube video. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to beat Leader Brock on Radical Red Deathless. So, I've decided to go for a bit of an unorthodox team today, because I think it's, it's really easy to just destroy this fight with like a Kricketune or a Mightyena, but I want to show people how to do it when they don't have a great box. So, what I want to do here is lead off with Prinplup, as it's a water type with a very strong special water move. That's going to bait in Lileep because it sees water as highest damage. So I'm going to take advantage of that and go straight into Meowth, predicting the Lileep switch. You don't always have a Galarian Meowth, but you just go into whatever your Lileep counter is turn 1. That's the takeaway here. Meowth is particularly good because it doesn't take sand damage. Turn 1, Fake Out is always good here, because you don't take sand damage, so you might as well get the chip. It helps your Metal Claw roll slightly, basic Pokemon. We Metal Claw here. Either it's gonna stockpile and we're gonna need to stall it out a bit, or it's gonna attack and then we're gonna be in a great spot. It does stockpile, so it's not an optimal situation, but Meowth G is really good into this Lileep and can usually just fish for an attack raise. Metal Claw never misses, so we don't have to worry about that. He did stockpile too. Interesting. Pretty exact calcs from the Lileep, I guess. Getting pretty unlucky with not getting a raise, but I have pretty good odds to crit as well in the meantime. There's one attack raise. It's gonna stockpile 3 now. Okay. We're gonna Metal Claw here. Another attack raise there probably would have sealed it, but we'll get there eventually. Ooh, it HP rocked. This might actually be a roll to kill here. I imagine it's not, though. We force it into a recover, though. Ooh, easy crit, yep. See, the Lileep was just sitting there for so many turns doing nothing. I had really good odds to get a crit, so Meowth is a pretty consistent answer there. Now Hippopotas comes in. Now I've given my Prinplup a naive nature, so that it outspeeds Hippopotas after a Bulldoze drop. So now what that's gonna do is make it so the Hippopotas sees it slower and dies in one hit. So it's gonna take a switch out to Cacnea here. I'm gonna predict that switch to Cacnea and go back out to Dustox, as Brock also switches out to Cacnea, as I said. Dustox will be taking Sand Chip, but it's not too big a deal. Cacnea doesn't do much damage. And I can just spam Struggle Bug. Brock will go back out into Archon here, but that's not a big deal, as I can repeat that Cacnea sequence a few different times. Archon gets a special attack drop. Those Rock Tombs here, so I want to go into Ground type to answer it. We got a Phanpy right here, thankfully. Actually, I lied. It doesn't always Rock Tomb. It can Wing Attack here too. But regardless, Phanpy is a good answer because it doesn't take super effective damage from anything. I believe it does enough damage that Switch AI doesn't proc here, so just get a free Ice Shard. Get a bit of healing. Alright. Get another Ice Shard off. This knocks it into Defeatist range. I do kill it with a crit. That did not really matter. Comes in next. Probably Cacnea? Yeah. Alright. NBD. We get Dustox in on Bullet Seed, no problem. With Archon dead, there's no more Struggle Bug resistances, so he has to stay in here. Let's Struggle Bug. again. Dustox is so fat that it'll take a +2 Thunder Punch like really easily. You guys will see in just a second. I really like Dustox as a Cacnea answer because it has Shield Dust, which means I can't get paralyzed by Thunder Punch here. Yeah, I wasn't even dead to crit there. Insanely good answer. With some answers like offensive bug types where you wanna just bug bite at once, it's a good play to click pluck with Prinplup on the switch to get some chip damage so your team member can KO. This should Psybeam here, so I'm gonna take the switch into a Alolan Grimer. Psybeam is highest damage because it's 65 base power, but it does see Ancient Power because I believe it was tied for damage? No. One second, let me see. Dustox. Yeah, I don't know. It just used the super effective attack there. I get a bite off. I always take a HP ground here. And what taking the HP ground does is that it puts this in range, well, what the bite does is it puts it in range of Azumarill Aqua Jet. So do you see how, like, I'm using everything kind of like a team, like, this is a team effort. I'm not necessarily dedicating one thing to one mod and being like, that's the counter, you know, I have different plans. Yeah, I used a move it saw a kill with, I was just tripping. Yeah, if I was at full it would have used Psybeam, but it saw a kill with AP, so it ran to move between the two. Alright, Aqua Jet kills the Lunatone here. Last thing is Sandshrew. I can just stay in and click. Wait, it's not Sandshrew. I am big capping. It's Hippopotas. I can go right back into Prinplup here as it clicks Bulldoze. And the Bulldoze is going to drop my speed. That doesn't really matter because of the Naive Nature, which allows me to outspeed Hippopotas after a speed drop. I also get my Oran Berry so I can have adequate HP to stay in the following turn against Sandslash. And then finally comes out the Sandshrew, sorry. Finally comes out the Sandshrew, which is an easy clap for Prinplup. I always take a crit Bulldoze and absolutely destroy it here. And that's a KO. Alright, GG. Hope you guys found this quick guide helpful and can use it to get past Brock on your own. Thank you. Have a nice day.